They've called his number a lot this afternoon.
In the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year. As you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go from Soldier Field. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Right to the air is Jackson. Steps away. And touchdown! It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Soldier Field. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Jackson looking to throw right away. Eluding the pressure right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do. But when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson out to his left. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins, a 24-yard touchdown. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. Now it's Elway. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll try and throw for it with Elway. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now Elway. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Play action. Elway. He'll buy some time right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, Their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. Here's Elway. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson forced out to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On the give, here comes Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They run again with Jackson. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now a give, it's Jackson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll get this down only to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. Honed in on it.
Touchdown! T. Higgins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
It returns it right back to Samuel. And some room to run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Here's Jackson to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Offensively, they want to play this.
I think situation if they decide to take a shot. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, Elway. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They'll start here with Jackson, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 25 on second down, Jackson. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And deep.
And he can't find it. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Buying time to his left. Open man left side is Gronkowski. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Well, he's already shown on this opening drive that he will run the football. And we know that about him, Charles. So maybe when he gets outside the pocket, the defense a little wary about the run, and he's able to convert the pass.
And that wariness?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They begin with a run by Davis. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They'll run it again here with Davis. Down to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on second and clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. A first down carry for Davis. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jackson. And it brings up 3rd down. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good. Play of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Charles, remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Open man, that's Gronkowski down the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. Down inside the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Again, it's Jackson is fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is scooped up by the line.